Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is your first set of notes for quadratic function, and it's just about vocabulary. This should be a fairly easy lesson and assignment to finish. So first off, let's talk about a couple of things. When we're working with these things, they're called parabolas. You've probably heard that before, and we'll address it again later, but there are certain parts to this that I want you to become extremely comfortable with. First off, is the vertex. The vertex is the bottom or top point, on a parabola. It's either the bottom or the top. Now, some parabolas are not functions. In that case, the vertex would be the left or the right. That really does not come up in Algebra 1. So for our purposes, it's the bottom or the top point on the parabola. Another way to look at it is it's the point where a parabola crosses the axis of symmetry. Address that next. The axis of symmetry is. So in this picture right here, the vertex is this point right here. In this case, it's the bottom point. So that is the vertex. So if I were to ask you to tell what the vertex is, it is 4, -4. Let me zoom this in a little bit. Maybe a little bit less than that. Okay. Just in case you're watching this on a phone. The axis of symmetry is the line that splits the parabola into two equal parts. Or in geometry, you would say into two congruent halves. And I know that you've talked about lines of symmetry in the past, probably mostly in middle school, a little bit in elementary school, so you can probably imagine that this is a line of symmetry. And in this case, it's an axis of symmetry. Like if you were to take this parabola and spin it around that axis, that line, it would fall right on top of itself every time it moved 180 degrees. So this right here is the axis of symmetry. And if we were to write an equation, or if we were to tell what the axis of symmetry is, the equation is the line x equals 4. And that comes from this right here. All the x values have to be 4. Every x value on this line is 4. Okay, last two parts of the vocabulary piece. The maximum and the minimum. The maximum is the highest point of the parabola when it opens down. In this case, you see there are arrows here even though they're not written. So there is no lowest point for this parabola. So this right here is a maximum. So that is the highest point. So the maximum, which is a vertex, is 2, 1. And I'm assuming you could probably manage to write the definition for the minimum. It is the lowest point of a parabola when it opens up. So this right here is the lowest point. There are arrows here, even though they're not on the picture initially. So it's going to go up forever. So this right here is a minimum. It's the bottom point. There is no maximum point for this picture. And that would be the coordinates 2, -1. And just to give you an example of the kinds of things you're going to be doing in your homework for today, for this picture right here, you need to give the vertex. The vertex is right here, and that is over 1 and up 2, so the ordered pair 1, 2. This point is a maximum. Oops. And why is it a maximum? Because the parabola opens down. And the axis of symmetry equation is going to come again from that coordinate right there. It is x equals 1. So this would be our axis of symmetry. Every point on that line has an x value of 1. The y-intercept, just for grins and giggles, I'm sure that you are pretty comfortable with this, is the ordered pair 0, 1. And the x-intercepts are right here. There are 2 spots where it crosses the x-axis. We are going to have to estimate these. And those would be about maybe -0.4, -0.5. Don't care all that much how you write that. -0.50. And there's another x-intercept right here, and that's about maybe 2.3 or 2.40. That's it. Lesson number 1, just about vocabulary. Have a great day.